Hey now.
Hey.
Boy, that was an awkward start. Let's try again.
Okay.
Hey now, everybody.
Hey
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Is that better?
Oh, yes, that is much
Good.
better. We may have a heat stroke in here today. I ain't gonna lie. I'm usually not one to should I say this? I'm usually one to just deal with it like I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so freaking hot here in Alabama.
How hot is it?
It's, somebody told me it's hot. It's hotter than Satan's scrotum.
I bet there's a lot of heat down there.
Which you can imagine, like how hot Satan's scrotum is.
That should be a band name, Satan Scrotum.
Should be. You know, they had Satan's toenail, or what was it? Satan's toe. It's like a sucker. It's like a Carolina Reaper deal.
That's natty.
Yeah. It's I never tried it, but I'm sure it's freaking disgustingly hot. Speaking of, let me show you something real quick.
All right.
I think I'm gonna take my shirt off.
I had
Scare everybody.
I mean, if you want, you done it before. So it's I had to run by the house before I got here. Normally I just come from the radio station, and I thought on my way out, I'm like, well, why don't I just grab that? Not that I'm gonna do anything with it, but just bring it anyway, maybe as a show and tell type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the Apocalypse Scorpion Pepper.
Jesus.
It is called the Death Spiral.
I mean, it looks evil.
I tried it for the first time last night.
Yeah. What?
It's pretty hot. I ended up eating a whole pepper, like one little piece at a time, but it's hot, dude.
Let me smell it, because that's the closest I'm getting to it.
You don't want to try a bite?
No, I can't.
Ozzy Osbourne's dead. That's actually talked to Ozzy, and he said his last wish was for you to eat a Death Spiral.
Really?
Pepper,
Well, I was never a huge fan anyway, so take that.
Wow.
No. I mean, Ozzy is Ozzy. No, I can't do that with my tongue.
It smells like
issues.
bacon.
Yeah, it does, and that's the evil part. It's Satan.
No, I think
messing
it was.
with your nose.
I think it was because I was cooking bacon when I was packaging it. So I don't think that's got.
Well, you're a
anything to do with
bacon master, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
We'll save this for Friday or something. Something where wait till John Bird gets drunk and then he's willing.
No, I'm not willing to do it. As much stuff as I have done for this podcast, and you're pushing more, I think, well, and it's no fun if you do it because...
Well, that's the thing. When it comes to stuff like this, I will do it with you.
Yes.
I ate the century egg with you. The only thing I didn't do was the surströmming. I wasn't going to do that.
Somebody here hasn't participated in much.
Tony.
Oh, Tony!
Tony.
Okay, that's it.
I'm
Tony.
scared. I ain't doing shit. You kidding?
It would be funny to see your reaction eating something really hot, though. I mean, like when I say try it out, I'm talking about just try a little tiny piece, you know?
I'd be willing to try a tiny piece, but I struggle with mild sauce from Taco Bell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's save that for Friday. Let's try that as a Friday.
Okay.
Okay, here's what I'm willing to eat. On Friday, I will eat a piece of white bread where you tear off the bread and you push it into a little square.
Oh, man, that's wild, bro.
And I'll throw it up in there and catch it in my mouth.
Wow, that is incredibly wild.
Or, you know what? For every $1 that people put in the super chat, I will slap myself.
Well, I mean, I'm down with that.
No, God, that's just awful.
I mean, what if they do send a super chat now? We at least do it for the first one.
No slapping, no slapping.
Okay, whatever. Welcome everybody to the show. Everybody's watching live. Everybody's watching later on the Bubba Army Network and everything else. Sad news. We just found out that Ozzy Osbourne has died at the age of 76.
Man,
and so
he was
RIP.
rough in those last few years. Look at him.
He did look kind of rough there at the end, didn't he?
And all he wanted to do was rock and roll all night and party every day.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's not Ozzy Osbourne. Okay, get that off the screen.
Oh.
That's Gene Simmons. My bad.
1928. My gosh.
Is that when was Ozzy born? What year was he born?
He's 76, so we'll go backwards from there. Tony?
1952.
1950.
No, I'm sorry. That would
sorry.
be 1950. 49 technically.
49,
if he's
yeah.
had a
Sounds so
birthday.
weird just saying that number. 1949.
1949, a year that would live in infamy.
I mean, we're 25 years into the next century.
I know.
So, you think about kids, like people, kids that are my kids' age, like for them, the 1900s is like ancient history, like dinosaurs and shit.
I know.
I still remember a black and white TV in our basement when I was real little. You know,
I never
we had the
got- I
color
never saw one of
upstairs.
I never did black and white
Really?
TV.
We had a big console TV.
We had
It
one of
was
those.
like wood and really
Yeah.
nice.
We had one of the big wooden deal. That's the first TV I remember was that kind of TV and sitting on the floor as a kid and watching wrestling, watching WCW.
I watched wrestling with my grandma. It was the most fun.
Was your grandma a big wrestling fan?
Oh my God.
Really?
She was like, I would sit there at her feet. We'd be watching it, and she loved Wahoo McDaniel.
Oh, Wahoo McDaniel.
Oh, Wahoo McDaniel.
So
and she
wonder-
would just scream at the screen.
It's-
Get him, Wahoo. It was great.
It's a wonder you don't call yourself that. Instead, you went with JoJo Cruz.
Yeah, well, that's my failed rock star name from the early 80s.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just trying to hold on to that.
I do want to say that today is a very special day.
Mm-hmm.
It is my lovely wife's birthday.
Yes, Trish, oh my gosh.
Happy birthday, Trish.
Happy
Round of applause,
birthday.
everybody.
Yes.
All right.
She looks so wonderful.
Yes, she does. And hopefully she'll be here watching this video live at some point.
And she puts up with you, and that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Cherry, Stacy, Allen. Oh, there she is. She was in here before I even told her. Boomer, Jordan, Cherry. Who else? Got
Jimmy Jam, Fat Pig.
Jimmy Jam.
Jam.
Bang. How could I forget? How could I forget? For Trish, I mean, her birthday is like it's almost like a birthday in jail because she's confined to the house ever since surgery.
Oh, that's right.
So I just texted her during the radio show, and I'm like, "How you doing today?" And she's like, "I'm bored." Now she was doing some work on the website earlier. She was actually texting me and Tony.
Well,
about
that
it,
yeah,
but-
I mean that's sometimes, but yeah, when you can't really do anything.
We're trying
That's
to. So the website, for those of you that haven't visited the website, you need to do so. But we're trying to get a merch store going where you guys can buy some OTL merchandise. This is kind of the new look to the website here. We
Ooh, that looks-
added and look, there's the Venmo, the Cash App, and that one on the right is actually where you can become a member for people that aren't members of the YouTube channel. So you can
Makes
get
it
the members
easy
only show.
right there.
Yep.
Right there. But we actually, because they wouldn't let us load live videos to the website now that all of our shows are live, we're taking basically clips. For instance, the video with Tuttle, it's a standalone. We put that in there. Your song about the CEO, that's a standalone. We're putting that on the website, which I've been singing all weekend.
It's catchy.
It's stuck in my head. I'm going to HR department. Leave a deposit in the HR department.
I wish when I sit down to write something, I do better better lyrics when I'm just pulling them out of my head.
Oh, dude, you did phenomenal, bro.
I mean, I started to feel it, and then actually, it really helped that that David Lynham would make those little comments in between. I mean, because a couple of times it like gave me an idea of where to go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a home run. That was probably your best one.
Yeah, that
so
song
far.
had staying power. I still laughed after the 4th or 5th time.
I
watching
laughed
it.
after the 800th time. I'm addicted to it.
I too. I keep watching it and laughing. Now, I did post it on all my social media platforms and tagged Coldplay, but I haven't seen anything back from them. I'm sure they get tagged and stuff all the time, so they probably won't even see it. But
You never know.
I thought, why not? Anyway, Ozzy, man. Ozzy. I gotta say, I'm not one of these people that really gets emotionally invested in celebrity deaths. Like a lot of people are, though. And I have to remind myself, especially during the radio show, that it's a big deal for people. And there's different reasons you grow up listening to somebody.
It's the memory of it or where you were when.
And that's what I have to remind myself of, because occasionally I get in this judgmental state of looking at people like they're worshiping celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, I'm like a Bubba the Love Sponge fanboy, and, who else do I love? Theo Von and people like that.
Everybody loves Theo.
The very mainstream, and I guess Ozzy's kind of mainstream. I mean, you don't say that in a negative connotation, but he was so widely known,
right? It's like he had three careers actually, because when he left Black Sabbath and of course brought aboard Randy Rhoads, the guitar. Well, you guys probably don't remember a lot of that, but see, that's part of the reason why you feel a little bit of sadness when you're around my age or a little younger.
Yeah,
because you remember those times.
Yeah, and Leland made a good point saying that Ozzy is one of these, call him a celebrity musician in particular, that there are tons of people that know Ozzy outside of his music.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you would think everybody knows him for his music, that's not the case, because he ended up transcending the music.
Yeah, well, the reality show. A lot of people know him from that, and I think that may have driven people back to, well, what did he do before this?
Yeah.
And how could you? Is there a better way to go though? Is to do your final show at 76 years old, 2 weeks before you kick the bucket?
Mm-hmm.
That was. Here's some of the footage right here from Ozzy's last show. He had a star-studded group of people. I think Disturbed was there. He had.
His daughter sang a song with him. Kelly, didn't she?
Did she?
I think she did.
New Blood. Who else? I think Ghost. There was
Lita Ford there.
I don't know.
Because they did a really nice.
Close My Eyes.
If I close my eyes forever.
Yeah.
I might have been too dark.
But this is Ozzy at that show singing "Mama, I'm Coming Home." So fresh. I was hearing from people that Ozzy and Sharon they had a suicide pact together, and that they were
unaliving a pact.
There you go. An unaliving pact together.
That didn't take long.
They were going to go to Norwegia and euthanize themselves. Did y'all ever hear that?
No. Well, if you're going to go to Norwegia, they have beautiful mountains, so just jump off a mountain.
Or
how majestic.
You might get there and you'd be like, I don't really, this is beautiful. I don't want to say myself.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, from the looks of it, it looks he was shaking a lot in that chair, and I saw somebody put that possible Parkinson's or something.
I thought he was dancing. I didn't know what it was.
No, he had the shakes going on. I saw that.
Look, Google. Well, I gotta say it for you to type it. Suicide pact, Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, you could have said "Suicide say," and he would have gotten the signal.
Yeah, I just want to know if this is true.
Is that correct?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
AI says that it appears.
Don't say the word.
It appears that there's been some confusion and rumors surrounding the topic of an unaliving pact involving Ozzy Osbourne and his wife Sharon. Here's the clarification. Sharon's statements. Sharon Osbourne has discussed the idea of medically assisted unaliving and mentioned a plan with Ozzy to travel to Switzerland if either were diagnosed with a debilitating neurological illness like Alzheimer's or dementia. Her father suffering from Alzheimer's motivated this stance. Sharon also wrote about this in her memoir, Sharon Osbourne Extreme, My Autobiography. Their daughter, Kelly Osbourne, dismissed the claims of a unaliving pact as bullshit and speculated that her mother made those comments to generate attention. And then Ozzy's comments. Ozzy has spoken out about his desire to end his life if he could not live it the way I'm living it now. He specified situations where he might be reliant on machines and tubes, also mentioning Switzerland as a destination. So it sounds like they talked about it often enough for people to legitimately have a legitimate reason to speculate about it.
Yeah, but Sharon is his manager. She always has been. So she's going to. So it very well could have been something she did to garner attention to keep him in the headlines.
Or it means that you're going to get medically unalived, whether you like it or not, if Sharon decides to do so.
Ooh, if she's got control of executive control.
Yeah, power of attorney.
Yeah.
That too.
I
don't know.
OTL Show, Venmo, and Cash App. OTL Show, all one word. There was some confusion last week about, like, people didn't know if it was going to the right place. But it is. We've tested it out. Some of y'all tested it out on Friday. All contributions can go to OTL Show or super chat it right here in the chat, however you want to throw down on that. Make sure you're inviting people over to this podcast. We've got a lot of people that don't watch this live because they're over on the Bubba Army channel and they're seeing it there and they love the show. At some point, maybe we can bring some of them over here and
yeah, man,
do
just
it live.
and have a party, and we need more Bama people too. Get over here. All these Facebook friends that we've got, we got to get them over here, man.
I had so much fun Friday, by the way. That was the best.
Yeah, it was fun, yeah.
It was such a good show. Such a good show.
And the great thing was, I can't remember which one of our friends here in the chat, mentioned down that water. I know Mike always says that. He said, drink a lot of water before you go to bed and you won't have a hangover, and I didn't.
Yeah, it's true.
What'd you feel like the next day?
Feel like making love.
Okay.
Is that what you did?
No, that was just a song.
Melissa!
Shut up. She's one of my best friends, and you know it.
I feel like being on a boat.
Make love.
Shut up.
Yeah, tell us.
Oh, God.
Oh, is your ear still sore?
My ear will be sore for a while.
Wow.
Oh, and I keep bumping it and yanking it and getting caught, and then I pour rubbing alcohol on it, and that hurts like hell.
Do you think you're close to that being healed up to where you can?
No.
No? Well, how long is it going to be before you can put Mike Chris's
It's going to be a while. It'll probably be early fall.
Clemson?
Yeah, it's supposed
Early
to be
fall?
Supposed to be 6 to 8 weeks.
Jeez, what's like a broken bone? I mean, we're just piercing
You guys
the
don't
ear.
understand the rock and roll lifestyle.
I'm glad you
okay?
didn't pierce your pecker, or else you'd have some real problems.
No,
Yeah.
I
Imagine
wouldn't.
putting that Clemson earring on your Prince Albert. That'd be
Oh,
cool.
no. Well, then I would have to go around naked because, I mean, if you're going to go to that trouble, you need people to see it. But then I would get arrested.
No, yeah, you could do it on here. We could do a
What in God's
No,
name?
listen. We could do like a Patreon where you could,
You're such a.
Well, you're gonna have to think of something wild to do here pretty soon. So time's running out.
trying to set
Yeah,
up
time's running out for you guys too.
All right, so I think we're good here.
Hey, I might have a new Dr. Ding-a-ling for Friday
No, really?
if I get if I'm able to get in the groove tomorrow. I've got about 60% of it done.
Okay, I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
I like that.
it's gonna be a good one. You guys are really gonna like it. You're gonna like it from the start.
What's do you got like a preview you wanna? Not preview,
Yeah,
but like
Tony, if you would roll it. No, I don't have a preview.
I just meant like, is it gonna be like a advice line or?
Well, it always is.
Okay.
So, I mean, it'll follow the same format. And, of course, if you remember last time, he also did some advice on interesting sexual positions.
Right.
And he'll
yes.
he had the Alexander Graham Bell, last time. And, of course, he'll have a new one this time.
Yeah, and that's when we learned about the hot Carl position too.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
The
Need
old
saran wrap. Yeah.
Yeah.
old-fashioned art, Carl.
Oh, Cherry thinks my earrings look really good. Thank you.
I'm gonna get into some politics here in a moment, but I think we have a couple packages.
Yep.
What?
From
What?
I believe they're both from Jimmy Jam.
I know one is
Nuh-uh,
for sure.
they're not. They're from Jimmy Jam.
Jimmy Jam. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they were both, but I know one was for sure. It said it on the front.
Yeah, I think they both are. Is he in here?
Yeah,
Can you
I
make
believe
sure
so.
he's present. Oh
makes-
yeah, he was here at the beginning.
Cover his address up with a marker if you're going to be opening.
Give me one of those markers there, buddy. Thank you.
Just in case. Next thing you know, people start protesting at his house or something.
They're like, he listens to that weird podcast.
Yeah.
It's so weird, but that guy that does weird stuff is so talented, and is he getting younger? Beef tallow every day, I'm telling you. Turkey neck going away. It's freaky.
I promised myself not to say the words beef tallow this episode because I said it like 20 times last week.
When we went back
It's
and
fun
watched
to
it,
say.
when I just marked on myself. Hey, when we went back and watched it, Tony was like around every corner. He was like, beef tallow this, beef tallow that.
I had never heard of guys smothering each other with beef tallow before. That was a new one.
Yeah, it has some certain properties that will make your face look younger, and it really does. It, because I used to shave, and that would help.
Yeah, I just knew they were good to cook with French fries. I didn't know much more than that. So.
All right, so this package here, I feel like we've turned into one of these unboxing channels where people send them stuff, which, I mean, I'm not opposed to. I mean, we can do this and other stuff. This has been opened. My question is, Tony, because we've had an issue with your employees.
They did not eat any of it.
No.
Oh.
We had an issue with your employees opening stuff that's addressed to Tony Gump. So is that what happened here?
Yeah, supposedly there was a mix-up. That's their excuse. I don't really know.
They open them every single time.
Yeah. It's like a nosy bunch of bastards.
It's like a bunch of women.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even have any women there except for Amy.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, there's Steven, but anyway, yeah.
Oh, this is double packaged here. Okay. This is what we got. Oh, he's got his address on this one, too. What it is, I already knew about this. And Jimmy Jam, you got to clarify in the chat what flavor this is because I forgot.
What?
He makes his own beef jerky, and this is called Chocolate Ghost. So we'll try some of that
Friday. I mean, I'm willing to try some of that, but I need a couple of days. I've been feeling kind of. How is it they sound those commercials? I've been feeling kind of irregular.
I don't know, but the chocolate ghost sounds like one of the Dr. Dingling positions that somebody should be in.
It does. The chocolate ghost.
It doesn't smell too spicy, but.
Look, Trish, she uses beef tallow and coconut oil. Oh, I'm going to try some coconut oil.
Yeah, she
Trish,
does.
That's a great idea.
I didn't really know anything about it. She's got all these beauty secrets I don't know about. Like, I don't pay attention to them. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, well.
Do you mix them together before you put it on?
No.
Oh, you know the routine?
Yeah, well, she doesn't put the coconut oil and the beef tallow together.
Okay, so
I think maybe coconut oil's morning and beef tallow's night.
Oh, okay. Okay. Jimmy Jam says it's sweet chocolate. So I see what will happen is there will be a battle of flavors. Interesting.
And then there's this one. And I already know. Jimmy Jam lets me know on the front end. So this one actually is for you. And only you. That's right.
Boy.
We have been left out.
Now Jimmy Jam is very performance-based with his gifts, so I'm a little wary.
Do we need an air compressor?
Yeah. Let me open this where I can present.
I'm actually kind of, sort of kidding, but not. I don't know.
There's always an ounce of truth.
Yeah, we don't. We wouldn't have to use an air compressor to blow up a blow-up doll.
We got Bird for that. He can do it.
No way.
You got the lungs. Remember, you got a full functioning lung.
That's
and
right.
A little more. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you ready? Close your eyes. Reach into this box, which is another box, and pull that box. Pull that box out. No.
No, I'm trying to find.
Okay.
So
yeah, there you go.
Okay.
It's like a kid.
Just pull it straight out and look at it. You can look at it now.
Okay, but I'm doing that for everybody here. Okay, ready? Big reveal.
It is your very own championship belt.
Oh my gosh.
That you
Jimmy Jam
will have to because you're the champ of improv freestyle songs, you now have to wear that belt.
I've got to come as the wrestler one time.
Yeah, you
with
should.
the belt.
Here, let me.
Okay. There are scissors within walking distance. Don't destroy the box.
Yeah, it's probably got some zip ties on it.
Right in there on the right.
World champion, baby.
Oh my gosh. I have to lose a little weight.
There you go. Oh, it's connected back here.
That'd be funny if the title on the box said Bird's First Belt and there's some little kid with it.
It's like a... oh, here we go. It's tied in.
Man, that's dope.
So, at some point, At some point, we're gonna get an over the line customized championship belt, but that's gonna take a whole lot of super chats to pull that one off.
Maybe once a year, find the top donors and send them belts through the mail and they'll sign them or something.
Champion!
Hurry.
I'm trying.
I want to wear it on like there because everybody had a belt and they were walking around.
Yeah, you could be like Tyrus on Fox and Friends or whatever he does.
I'll tell you what, the quality of these things are much better than from when I was a kid. The quality was a lot more cheap. I think this is.
Oh yeah,
that's a much better quality.
Oh,
look at you. Look at you. And it's actually fairly sizable too.
American dream up the road, baby. Woo!
JoJo Cruz.
JoJo Cruz. Let's see if it'll fit around my stomach. Well, that's gonna be a tall order.
Yeah, stand up and see if you can put it around your waist.
Okay, we'll work on that. We'll work on the weight loss challenge. Or I've got extra Velcro. You know what? I've got extra Velcro I can use to extend it. And what we'll do? Yeah. Okay. That way I won't have to lose weight. No, I'm joking. It's important to, maintain a healthy weight.
No, it's fine. It looks good on you, though.
I can tell he's excited, that's for sure.
It looks good on you, buddy. Could you imagine? Well, I don't guess we have to imagine. We did our over-the-line Christmas gift swap at Christmas. And that was before we were doing these shows live, if y'all recall.
Yep.
We haven't been doing these shows live very long. And John Burr was so excited, but then so disappointed by some of our gifts. That one he's excited about.
Yeah.
Well, Mike Chris just came on. And he said, what did I miss? So I put that up there so he could say I got my belt.
John Bird, very excited about his belt.
Yes.
So thank you, Jimmy Jam, for
Jam.
making this kid very excited.
Mike Chris, $10 because he made it.
All right. Mike Chris with the inaugural. We need to do something for the person that gives the first super chat per episode. Like, we got to figure out something for them. Let's not, because
I can draw a picture of them.
or a picture of what you think they look like.
Yes.
Okay, so that'll be the thing. Are we doing that on members only as well?
We can.
Okay,
it's your call. I like using all my talents.
It is. The first person to send, and you got to start now by drawing a picture of Mike Chris. The first person.
Tony, do you have a pencil? That's when I do my best work.
Yes, I do.
Do you have charcoal and a canvas? Never mind.
But that'll be the first person, the first super chat.
All right, I don't need to. I'm not going to look at his picture because he's got his picture up there. Let's see. Let's see. Mike, you can go ahead and talk while I do that. Let's see. We'll give him. I think that's probably a good idea, right, Tony?
Yeah.
You know how in the radio show I do the hey now roll call. People all text in hey now, and I always acknowledge who the first one is.
Yeah.
The person that gets in. But the problem is people start creeping up into the morning show, the show before mine, and that makes the morning show mad because they're doing their show and everybody's screaming hey now at the end of their show.
I still think it's kind of rigged because I'll sit there at my phone and wait for exactly 9:59 to hit, and I'll hit the send button, and then there's like 5 or 6 people in front of me, so I don't know what the hell.
It's like, dude, they all hit at the
Same
exact
time.
same time.
Everybody's trying.
Yeah, and so it actually might not be fair because it's up to the text app to decide which one came in first,
Ooh.
So.
Well, it's a good thing you're not doing giveaways, or that's a potential lawsuit, because I know I've been first once or twice.
And giveaways, by the way, they seem a lot more technical than they really are. Like when I've given away giving away like tickets and stuff on the show, there's never really been a rhyme or reason to it. Like there was never
no contest or anything. Everybody had to.
Contest.
We always had to make up our own.
Yeah, but there were they didn't give us any parameters or rules or like you got to make sure the actual winner. Like I could do a contest and say first person to do this wins.
We used to have a lot of fun with that.
And I would have somebody call in and do what I asked them to do, and then tell them, "No, I'm just kidding. You don't win," and go on to the next caller and give it to them.
God, that's evil.
And nobody would stop me. I mean, they wouldn't do anything about it, but. course, I wouldn't do that because it would piss the audience off.
Could you imagine if we got calls into this show? People be called in and be like, "Bird, move to the left," and doing stuff like that. You know?
I think honestly that why don't you do your drawing over here, more towards your tablet? That's what's getting you over to the left, or do it back there.
Wake
That's
up
fine.
the crayons.
Okay.
Is
So
that better?
what was I gonna say? I forgot.
There you go.
Contest. Yeah, we've done some good ones. Over
You're
time.
very good at on-the-fly contests.
The John Bird spelling bee was one of the best.
Yes, I agree with that one. Yeah.
That was
Which-
brutal because I'm a great speller. I won the 4th grade, the Bladenboro City Elementary School 4th grade spelling bee.
Well, if we could find a prize to give away to the over the line audience, we could do that again. And then in the
Yeah, we
chat,
could.
all they got to say is he can or he can't spell it, and then
That's a good
it.
idea.
Let's maybe try that Friday.
Okay.
We got a few days to figure out what we can give away.
Yeah, we could have the drunken John Bird spelling bee.
Yes, the drunk John Bird spelling bee.
It'll be like the climax at the end.
And the winner will get this brand new
No, hell no. Hell no.
It does look good, though, doesn't it?
It does.
You like my new ECW shirt, by the way?
I'm telling you, I told you when you came in that color combination,
I've never had a shirt
that's
with
dynamite
purple
for
on
you.
it.
It brings out your eyes.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little gay, but
No, it's not.
I mean in a complimentary way.
Gay in a complimentary way?
Yeah.
Very happy.
No, I am very secure in my masculinity. That's why I always give you guys a big hug. Everybody needs at least one hug every day.
All right, get back to drawing.
Okay.
Let's talk about Trump for a minute. Today he was meeting with the president of the Philippines, right? Meeting with the president of the Philippines, and there was a big long Q&A at the end, and this happens every time there's another world leader that come in. But I was shocked by what the Filipino president? The
Yes.
Filipino
Yeah.
president said, because all the questions to Donald Trump were about, not all of them, but most of them were about Barack Obama, now that it's been discovered
Oh, yeah.
that Barack Obama headed off the Russian collusion hoax, which could result in serious criminal charges. And I know people are like, these people are never going to be held accountable, but hey, crazier things have happened.
It's brought to light at least.
But I was shocked by what the Filipino president said when he got to the Oval Office. Listen.
I just want to say Barack Obama should go to jail for creating Russia, Russia, Russia. Also, he's not even American. That nigga from Kenya. Just look at those
Oh,
ears.
my
And
God.
everybody knows he's gay. Also, he killed his lover, the paddleboarder chef. And what is up with his wife? That bitch has a bigger penis than him. Anyway, thank you, President Trump, for having me.
I know. I was just as shocked as you guys.
Man.
I couldn't believe he said that.
Well, the fact that he's got kind of a Russian accent and he looks Chinese.
Yeah.
It's odd.
He's definitely, maybe he's Asian Russian or something.
Oh, what is it? Mongolians are like that.
Maybe he's Mongolian.
That's it.
Goddamn Mongolians.
Take down my shitty wall.
Take down my shitty wall.
Oh, that's classic. There's a brand new South Park tonight, by the way, for the first time in like 2 years or something.
Oh, so it's the premiere of the
yeah,
new
they just
season?
signed a huge deal. Get this. They get $1.5 billion for the next 5 years doing 10
they don't.
episodes. Yes, Paramount paid them. The same Paramount that just fired, what's his nuts, Stephen Colbert?
Yeah, they just saved a bunch
They
of
just
money.
spent $1.5 billion to get South Park
know
to be
where
premiere.
Colbert's money went.
Yep.
So it's 1.5 billion over 5 years.
Correct. $300 billion a year flat, yes.
Dang, so 300 million a year.
Or $300 million a year, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, yes.
That's crazy. That's
Yep.
crazy. Think about that. There's a cartoon that the creators are getting 300 million a year for.
Yep.
And they
Before
love
taxes.
And they love their job.
Yes. What
Like,
a
they
dream.
love creating. It's just like us in this podcast. Like, we love doing this podcast. Now, there's not 300 million involved in this, but imagine doing something that you're passionate about.
Yeah. So the South Park creators are at the pinnacle of like who I'd like to meet before I die someday. They're total genius to me.
We'll make it happen. We've been on this role of helping you meet your heroes. So.
Okay. I've completed. I think what I'm going to do is I will put this into Photopea, and darken a little bit, and maybe even color it in. I can send it if you want to hold
So
it there a second. Because I did it in pence, so it's a little bit light.
This is Mike Christ's $10 John Bird portrait.
Mm-hmm.
And he's receiving this because he was the first super chat of the day.
super chat. That's right.
All right, Mike, I hope you're ready for this. Here it is.
Why are you laughing?
As long as he didn't put like a 19-inch back up a little bit. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I gave him muscles.
Yeah,
You know, comfortable pair of shorts.
that's not bad.
How close am I, Mike? How close am I?
Definitely looks like a an appliance repairman. That's definitely what he looks like.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, see, I gave him shades, so be tough.
Bad to the bone.
Yeah, and I was gonna put a tattoo, but I couldn't figure out where to put one.
Oh no, Mike Chris just asked for his $10 back.
Did you really? Mike?
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What else? What else? Hunter Biden did a big interview. He did a podcast with the Birds Aren't Real guy. Are y'all familiar with the Birds Aren't Real campaign?
I had never heard of him until just now.
So it was him and a group of people. I may be wrong about this, but this is what I remember of it, that they started this campaign. They were buying billboards and all kinds of stuff saying birds weren't real. They were government surveillance drones. All the birds are government surveillance drones.
All of them?
Yes. Now, these guys they didn't actually believe that. They were just kind of, goofing off or whatever. But it ended up turning into a whole big thing. Now, I guess he's got his own podcast. And somehow, as like a Hunter Biden interview would be the score of a lifetime, right? To get Hunter Biden on your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess. I
And
don't
you
know.
think maybe somebody more prominent would get him as a guest? But Hunter decides to go on the Birds Are Not Real guys podcast. Like, it's just weird to me. Plus, I think he's back on drugs.
Hi,
Yes.
Chris, $5 for the shipping. Looks pretty legit.
Thank you, brother.
Do we still have Mike's address?
I do, yeah.
Okay, we'll send that to you.
Wait, Mike said, just kidding, I don't want it. What the hell? Mike!
Well, if you
I
don't
was
want-
going to colorize it and everything.
Listen, it saves us $5 if he doesn't want it.
But see, what a lot of people would do is they would say, yeah, I'll draw you one. And then they go into ChatGPT or Sonora or something like that and do that. I am my own AI. I created that from my heart. Can AI do that? Hell no.
Jimmy Jam, $5 for the art supply fund.
Jimmy Jam. Yeah, I'm really great with charcoal.
He doesn't want you just using a pencil and paper. He wants some art supplies. Yeah, I thought next time we give something to Mike Chris, we'll just shove that picture in there for him as a surprise.
That'll work. We'll keep it on the side, yeah.
Okay.
We'll hang it up or something until he's ready to be shipped off. Hunter Biden, just to give you a little preview as to how that interview went, this is how it was.
No. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, because they think cocaine, Scarface, very cool. Crack cocaine, they think The Wire.
oh, in that sense, oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't know how
absolutely. Yeah.
similar the chemical compounds are.
Well, the only difference between crack cocaine and cocaine is sodium bicarbonate and water and heat, literally.
That's it?
That's it.
And those things are pretty much free if you go to, like, a science store.
This is free. You can go to your neighborhood convenience store and just get. Anyway, I don't want to tell people how to make crack cocaine, but it literally is a mayonnaise jar, cocaine, and baking soda.
How different is the experience?
It's vastly, vastly different. And like for real, I feel really reluctant to kind of have some euphoric discussion. I know you're not asking me to do that, but have some euphoric discussion about crack cocaine.
I think this might be kind of the opposite here.
Okay, no, it's the exact opposite. I'm saying I don't want to have the experience of some euphoric recall. That's how powerful crack cocaine is. Does crack cocaine make you act any differently? No. Is it safer than alcohol? Probably. People think of crack as being dirty. It's the exact opposite. When you make crack, what you're doing is you're burning off all the impurities so that it combines with the sodium bicarbonate, which makes it smokable. That's all. You know, all of these actors and, you know, people in the past that talked about they had a problem with cocaine and freebasing. They were smoking crack.
So straw on the stove is the same thing?
Not exactly, but close to it. But it's a little bit different.
Anyway.
That's all he did.
He just explained how to make crack.
And the funny thing is, he sounded like a chemist.
He did. He was really going through the advocacy of crack cocaine. He's like, I'm not like these nasty, you know, coke users. I actually cook the impurities off my cocaine, and then I smoke them. And people that say they freebase cocaine, you're not freebasing, you're just smoking crack.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he could. I don't know. I mean, I guess he can talk about that now because he's been pardoned by his dad, right?
Yeah, but it's just wild to me. Like,
is he like the white version of Tyrone Biggums?
I think so. I think so. He's
peanut butter crack sandwich.
I mean, my 2025 bingo card was on. That was not Hunter Biden was going to do a podcast and talk about how to make crack. But at the same time, I'm not surprised by it. You know, I mean, it's like surprisingly unsurprising. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he's looking.
He also, I think he's back on crack.
Yeah.
I mean, look at his mannerisms. He also went into a discussion about politics, talking about, you know, the illegal immigration.
Is he going to run?
And Trump.
Wouldn't that be something?
That question has actually been raised.
What?
I mean, people are speculating. Listen to this. This is cracked out Hunter Biden.
And he's somehow convinced all of us that these people are the fucking criminals? White men in America are 45 more times likely to commit a fucking violent crime than an immigrant. And the media says, well, you got David Axelrod and, you know, Rahm fucking Emanuel. So fucking smart, Rahm Emanuel. Is that we got to understand that these people are really mad. And we got to appeal to these white voters. Rahm, the only people that fucking appealed to those fucking white voters was Joe Biden, 81 years old. And he got 81 million votes. And he did not because he appeased their fucking Trumpian sense, but because he challenged it. And he said, you can be an 81-year-old Catholic from fucking Scranton that doesn't understand it, but still has empathy for transgender people and immigrants. And then nobody said, oh, Joe Biden's going to turn us into a socialist state, no matter how much they said it. But these guys think that we need to run away from all values in order for us to lead. I say, fuck you. How are we getting those people back from fucking El Salvador? Because I'll tell you what, if I became president in 2 years from now, or 4 years from now, or 3 years from now, I would pick up the phone and call the fucking president of El Salvador and say, you either fucking send them back or I'm going to fucking invade. It's a fucking crime what they're doing. He's a fucking dictator thug.
Bukele or Trump?
Both.
So, I didn't know crackheads use the F word so much.
Okay, is this AI? This really happened?
No, this is real. This is 100% real.
He couldn't go 2 sentences with dropping an F-bomb.
He's angry about the fact that first of all, he's very angry at the Democrats, but he's also angry about Trump sending illegals to El Salvador. And he said if he were president, if he decided to run in 4 years, that he would tell El Salvador, you send us back our illegal gang members or we're going to invade. And I could see a cracked out Hunter Biden invading El Salvador.
You know what? Jimmy Jam, thank you so much for this belt, because I've realized as my blood pressure starts to go up and I start getting really pissed off, I just put my hand on it. And it makes me feel, because that.
Pull it down a little bit. I'm going to show you how to appropriately wear it. A little bit more, right? No, back up some. Right there. A little bit more. Down a little bit. Right there. That's where you wear it at.
All right.
Looks better that way.
Thank you.
I've had one or two of those belts, and I've worn it a lot. It's just like at the wrestling thing. Everybody had these big, $500-$600 replica championship belts, but I mean, if you spend that much money on one, you're definitely going to wear it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's interesting because I asked one of the folks out there if I could if I could hold it. And it took him a minute, but he was like, all right. So I put it. It was heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the real deal. It's the real deal, man.
The president of El Salvador actually tweeted out that clip, and his caption was, "Is Hunter Biden sniffing powdered milk?" He actually said that.
Oh my God.
I like him. Bukele is his name. He's a good dude. And then there's this. I think this is Hunter Biden speaking on
Crack.
probably crack or something.
Opinions, but
Fuck him. Fuck him and everybody around him. I don't have to be fucking nice. Number one, I agree with Quentin Tarantino. Fucking George Clooney is not a fucking actor. He is a fucking, I don't know what he is. He's a brand. And by the way, and God bless him. You know what? He supposedly treats his friends really well. You know what I mean? Buys them things. And he's got a really great place in Lake Como. And he's great friends with Barack Obama. Fuck you. What do you have to do with fucking anything? Why do I have to fucking listen to you? What right do you have to step on a man who's given 52 years of his fucking life to the service of this country and decide that you, George Clooney, are going to take out basically a full-page ad in the fucking New York Times to me and James Carville, who hasn't run a race in 40 fucking years, and David Axelrod, who had one success in his political life, and that was Barack Obama. And that was because of Barack Obama, not because of fucking David Axelrod. And David Plouffe, and all of these guys, and the Pod Save America guys, who were junior fucking speechwriters on Barack Obama's Senate staff, who have been dining out on the relationship with him for years, making millions of dollars. The Anita Dunns of the world, who's made $40, $50 million off the Democratic Party. They're all going to insert their judgment over a man who has figured out, unlike anybody else, how to get elected to the United States Senate over 7 times, how to pass more legislation than any president in history, how to have a better midterm election than anybody in history.
Go back to talking
and
about
how to garner
crack.
more votes than any president that has ever run, and they're going to replace their judgment for his.
not to mention
Who's Jake Tapper's audience? Jake Tapper?
my mom or something. I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
For real, though. I don't even think it's your mom anymore.
No,
because
no.
by the numbers, what influence does Jake Tapper have over anything? He has the smallest audience on cable news. And beyond that, I think that the book is right now on Amazon that he put out. I mean, his ratings just went to shit after he put the book out. You know, they did a 2-week infomercial for it. I mean, it was such a money grab, such a disservice to everybody that he serves with.
Anyway.
We should have counted the fucks.
That was a lot less on that last one, at
Yeah.
least. You know.
Yeah, he did cut down on the F words on that one.
JT, $4.99. Love this show and sad about Operation Pigmentation being canceled on Bubba.
What?
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 Is that what
JT?
happened? Is that what happened for real?
Okay, I got some questions, but I don't.
Oh, I
know.
do too, man. Because I was meaning to follow that saga. JT, can you? And we can cover this on our members only.
Yeah.
But can somebody tell us what episode that was brought up on? Was that brought up today? Maybe it was.
Sounds like it might be. JT, I need to get your email so I can send you the song. I edited it. The song about the whatchamacallit.
The lady
Hell, I can't
and the
even
CEO.
remember. Yeah, lady and the CEO.
I mean, how lucky is JT to have one of the greatest improv song you have ever done?
I tell you.
And it was done because of him.
I mean, I tell you, I don't know where it came from. It just kept coming on out, and I had different sections and everything. I just, I don't know where it came from.
Okay, so it happened. It was announced on Clem and Kush.
Mm-hmm.
So if you would, Tony, let's just go ahead and pull that up. And let's do it now.
We'll have to try to find.
Because this episode will be on the Bubba Army Network, and go to.
It was on the hot mic today, Mike Christ said.
Members only, and
wait.
Is it up yet? Go to live.
Is this one?
Click the live tab. There it is. That one right there.
Oh.
And so this will be.
Damn it.
Oh, are you not a?
I was. Hold on. Just
Oh.
screw it. It happens.
Sody Gump just had to re-sign up for Bubba's members only deal.
Yeah.
It just ran out.
I forgot about that. I've been a little busy. Sorry, Bubba.
Ah.
All right, here comes your $5.
$5 on the way to the Bubba Army.
Welcome. Okay, now we can watch the thing.
All right.
Hey,
so
wait a minute. They didn't used to do that.
Yeah, it's at the beginning of every show.
Yeah.
No, but ours was first.
This is like the fuck boy. Yeah.
You can play that.
All right.
Oh no, they changed it. Time out. That's so the parody they do is a parody of the song that's playing, which was Shawn Michaels' theme music, and so they took away the F-Boy song too.
I guess. I don't
Wow,
know.
I feel like I'm so out of the loop, man. I watch Bubba every morning. I don't get to catch a lot of these podcasts, but I definitely watch the main show.
It was on the after show. Fat Peg says it's the whole show, so just go ahead and
just
play.
start it from the very top. So go back, right there. Here we go.
All right.
Because I got heat for that one. Man, I got so much. By the way, there it's let me do the proper intro before we start getting heat. Putting on good radio up each other's asses.
So that's why he changed it.
Give me some of that Seth ass. Yeah.
Because the pigmentation guys were upset that he was doing the F boy. He was calling him Seth an F boy in the intro.
It's Clem Kush with me, Bubba Clem, and Seth Kushner. We do it every Tuesday about this same time or so. Usually we're a few minutes earlier, but me and Seth were talking about some private stuff.
This is the only show Over the Line's been on.
I thought the talk we had was wonderful.
You weren't there, but
Yeah,
No.
you will be next
I like
time.
having good talks with you. You know what? I genuinely like you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to work with you every day.
I opened up because I opened up with the regular song that we regularly played when we first started Clem Kush, because it was brought to my attention that me playing the Dark Match Steve fuckboy is disrespectful to you, and I, which I didn't ever. I always thought it was kind of a rib, and I've been told that that's disrespectful.
JT said
by
fast
me
forward
calling
about
you
3
fuckboy,
minutes.
which I don't think you're a fuckboy. If I was, I don't know if he's a fuckboy or not, because I really
Bubba
don't know,
will
honestly.
really drag it out. He really drags him out.
What I'm saying,
People
though, Seth,
accuse
is
me of
like,
that too.
I don't know what a fuckboy is.
Just not somebody that's held high regard, and in the black community is I think where Craig and Rio was coming from.
Oh well, we're not black.
No,
we're not black. So fuckboy to me.
It's like lower than a bitch, probably.
Yeah. See, I'm not going to play it now because I don't think that you're lower than a bitch.
I don't think they're listening, so I don't. I think
Oh no.
He's not your boy toy. He is our sexy boy.
Oh man, I need to do something for them.
He's not your boy.
I just think we need to bleep out the word fuck, and we're good. And you're not a fuckboy.
We need to
because
send them the
rest of
CEO
song.
song.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's funny. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a shoot.
Boy,
He's not your boy toy.
direct deposit.
He loves direct deposit.
I've never said one negative thing about this song at all.
I know, buddy,
Surely
but
they know
it was
what
said,
that
it
term
was said in the ether
means.
Ethersfield.
I don't think Bubba. So pause it. I don't think Bubba understood what F boy meant in the hood. That's something.
Yeah, I think that's
that,
safe to say. Yeah.
that would be, like for instance, whether you're in the hood or you're in prison or whatever, like that's the worst thing you can call somebody, because that refers to someone in jail that gets effed. You
I
what
didn't
I'm
know that
saying?
until just now. I legitimately am like Bubba. I had no idea.
Yeah. So you can't be calling people that. But we do have to get your songs, even the freestyle songs, which is a standalone video on YouTube. I just have to send Lummy the link. They really need to play that on the morning show. But I don't know if they like to play that stuff on the morning show. They may like to save it for the podcast.
Right.
But I wish they'd play it on the morning show. That would be nice. Anyway, let's go back to it. Sorry.
He's not your boy toy.
So I would like Lummy or whoever does the editing, or Macho Man, whoever does the editing, I'd like for that song to just
Seth
beep
looked
out the
nervous.
word fuck. That's it. Everything else is fine. We'll keep it. But he's not a fuckboy, because I don't know what a fuckboy is, but it sounds like a fuckboy is a bad thing.
Since when did parody songs have to be historically accurate?
Well, when they're thrown in my face and they're saying
Bubba,
that
it's-
Go another
it's
60
said that,
seconds
because
or 2
of
minutes.
that, I'm disrespectful to take real shit down, like shit that we shouldn't be talking about.
Yeah, I know. Not many people are want to hear us go over, Tulsi Gabbard releasing 400,000 pages of Martin Luther King stuff, or
Right.
or Billy Joel talking to Bill Maher, or any of that shit.
Right. Yeah, you're right. They want the inside scoop, and so here, if I'm going to kind of follow your lead as to how much or what you want to say about this particular topic, but the 800-pound elephant in the room is that it looks like Operation Pigmentation might be over, and I'd like to say a little something, and then I'd like for Seth to pontificate all he wants, and validate that what I'm saying right now is true. But I went to Seth after this all went down. I went to Seth privately and I said, Seth, I apologize because it obviously didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. I really thought I was being, I was sticking up for my guy and letting them know that we believe in him and maybe perhaps when Seth walks in, you should make, he's kind of make a big deal because he's helped so much. And that's just the world that I come from. But obviously they were very offended. Both Craig and Rio were very offended that I, said the things I said, that they didn't respect Seth and they didn't appreciate Seth. And I said a lot of things. I said a lot of things and I was wrong. I was wrong. I don't know their business. My opinion of how they should treat Seth is a direct correlation to how they run their business, and maybe how an African American or a black babe, maybe the ins and outs of black barbershops are different than they're far different than the world I travel in. And I shouldn't act like I know even how their business runs or the do's and don'ts of the business. But I acted like I did. I at least gave my opinion as to how when Seth walks in, maybe they should clear a seat for him, and and it was just really lighthearted, and more importantly, I guess it wasn't so lighthearted, but more importantly is I thought I was doing, honest to God, in my fat little C- from Warsaw High School head, I'm thinking I'm sticking up for my boy, and he knows I'm sticking up for him. And, maybe the guys didn't even think about, maybe giving Seth some VIP, but maybe they will now. And it'd be great. It'd be cool. We're all cool. Well, I couldn't have misread the room anymore.
Mute it. Let it keep playing, but just mute it. So everybody keep an eye on how uncomfortable Seth is in this whole thing. As Bubba's really dragging it out. Nothing wrong with that. But that's Bubba, and I just want to know I want to know what happened. So we basically need to get to Seth's side of the story because Bubba said he was going to let Seth take the lead, and he hasn't let Seth talk yet. So, and JT was the one hammering us to get your parody songs to Bubba. So we're gonna make that happen. I love this show so much.
Nice.
All right, let's get to Seth talking.
And don't worry. I'm fuck that. We're weird. We're real, and that's what gets in trouble sometimes. And so I misread the room.
Oh, and Trish made a fantastic point. She says that she thinks Bubba is used to blowing up and people just taking it. Like Bubba gives it all the time, and everybody's kind of under this understanding that we're not going to make it a big to-do. It's going to be over the next day.
Birthday girl.
And these guys aren't from that world. So, anyway.
Went through. I told him that, and he's like, you know what? I appreciate you saying that. And then I asked Seth, can I reach out to Rio? Can I reach out to Craig and Rio and offer them an apology? And he said, yeah, I think you can. I think that would be okay. And so I had both Craig and Rio's phone numbers, and so I sent them a text. And I might as well just, and now that we're being transparent, I might as well just read the fucking text.
All right, let it eat.
Let me see here. Okay, here we go. So I wanted, this is last Wednesday. So if you remember right, Seth took Monday and Tuesday off. So Operation Pigmentation was already canceled on Tuesday because Seth wasn't here. So that's not really a cancellation. That's not really a cancellation, Seth. That's just a scheduling conflict because you're not here.
Yes.
So that's not a cancellation. Them missing last week isn't a cancellation. So I didn't want to miss this week. I didn't, I was like, okay, let's just pick it back up. from Tuesday, and after my text, maybe they'll forgive me, and we can just continue on, because I know that's what Seth wants. Because Seth, truly, I mean, God, Seth's been massaging this show for a long time. Like, this is Seth's. I mean, for lack of a better term, this is Seth's baby. This is kind of Seth's baby, and it's been really well. So, I sent this text on Wednesday, which, Seth, is about the longest period you could get to next Tuesday. Meaning, I wanted to give it 5 or 6 solid days. I didn't want to say this on Monday night. I wanted to say this earlier than later in case they took me up on my offer, and that is drive your ass down to the barbershop and apologize to us in person. So here's what I wrote. This is as soon as this is virtually, Seth's first day back was Wednesday. And so this was so on my mind that after I talked to Seth about it, we talked after the show privately. And after I talked, I went right to it. Like, I went to my apartment, sat down on my recliner, and I texted it to myself. Do you ever do that sometimes, Seth? If you're going to send a long text, you'll text it to yourself. Then you can read it and make any edits or spelling or do you ever do that?
Not really. The longer ones are the ones I send to my wife, and I don't care about spelling mistakes on those.
Okay.
Normally they're threats.
Yeah, sure. The longer ones go to my wife, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah. Okay. What the fuck? She gonna call me out on a combo?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's good.
Sorry. So I sent this to myself. I texted it out, and I sent it to myself. Then I made a few changes, and then I cut and pasted it, and I sent it to both Craig and Rio. And here's what it said. Craig and Rio, this is Bubba. I wanted to meet you guys face to face, and as a man tell you sorry to your face. I'm sorry. And as a man tell you to your face, I'm sorry for trying to act like I know your business. I went too far and I fucked up with things that I said. I hope you will continue to do your podcast at my studios and be on my network. I have no problem with driving to the barbershop one day and apologizing face to face.
Wow.
I was planning to do that at the studios on Tuesday and apologize man to man. Please tell me what you would like me to do, and I'll do it. Again, I'm sorry, and I pray that you forgive me. Bubba.
Wow.
So that's what I sent, and I'm thinking to myself, and I think even Seth might be thinking to himself, hey, you know what? We got a pretty good chance to have a decent outcome on that. I think maybe they'll come around. I was thinking, Seth, I was going to get maybe something from Craig saying, we cool, we'll talk about it, we good, something like that. I was hoping.
Yeah, I thought so.
I was hoping. And I got completely ghosted. Nothing. And I even checked with Seth, make sure I had the right phone numbers, and I did. And then Seth reached out, and I think Seth needs a haircut today. But I mean, Seth reached out about today and got completely ghosted as well.
Dang.
So that's what we know. That's what has happened. And so, Seth, I'll let you take it over and one, validate that I did. My story is 100% true. It went down that way, and move. Just your whole thoughts on this whole thing.
Yeah, you're what you said is true. I last time I talked to Craig, I didn't talk to him, but I saw him at his dad's funeral, and I know that he had been dealing with that, so I wanted to give him some space. And just over the last couple of days, I just wanted to know if they were done doing this, or if they were going to come in, or if there was anything that they wanted to discuss. And no response. That's not really how the relationship's been in the past. But I'm just trying to plan out how things are going to go for my day. If I just need to wait around, and if I need to come up with questions and a direction for an episode, those are just things I just want to know in slight advance. And I think that I pick up clues, and I think that when you get ignored, and you get ignored multiple times, then I mean that's you're letting me know that this is over. I can understand that.
Berto says, Bubba, you should just do you should just man up and go. Basically go out there, go to their barber shop and face to face. That's the worst thing to do. If they wanted me there, they would respond to my text. Going and bombarding them at work is only going to make for an uncomfortable situation. It's just not going to be cool. Not going to be
I don't
cool.
think. Yeah, I mean, I would normally kind of have that spirit, but I don't even have that myself at all to go down there and just see what's going on.
And you know what, bud? And before the show started today, I apologize to you for fucking it up. I mean, I totally fucked this up, and I fucked you. And more importantly, I fucked up a friendship. Like, I fucked up a friendship, and good friends are hard to find, and you got good friends in them. Great. I mean, you know them for 15 plus years.
Yeah, I think we might still be we might still be friends. I think it looks like that they've gone to their own corner right now, and if the talks with me have discontinued, I get it. However they're feeling.
Now, I said everything I said. I don't think you can say it any nicer. Do I send out another text, Seth, just to cover my ass by saying, hey, guys, just checking to see if you got my first text, to see if, I mean, possibly I could get something back from them, or do I look like a bitch at this point because I've said what I've said, and you can't say it much better than what I said.
All right, that's enough.
I'm sorry.
What's y'all's thoughts on that? Do you send another text?
No, I'm sure they got the text.
Yeah, but Trish, she's so wise. Listen, she said that he may be emotionally spent. Trish said, my dad just died, and in some days it's just hard. Can't deal with stuff that doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. His dad died. So if you remember,
Craig's dad passed away.
A few
days before.
It may still be. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's probably still raw.
Yeah, and Bubba, I think Bubba realizes what he did. I mean, Bubba's been down this road before. All right.
I mean, if I were Bubba at this point, I wouldn't send another text, but I would send some kind of nice gesture. I don't know the guys, but I'd figure out something. If it were me, I don't know, send them some lunch for their customers or give them gift certificates, just something besides. I don't know.
Send Seth over there with a T-shirt that says "fuck boy" on the front.
Oh God.
Oh, I don't think that would be ill-advised.
And make him wear the WrestleMania belt too, or whatever, championship.
We
May I say one thing?
Yeah.
May I say one thing? I would like to. I've been a little efficient over here. I'm very proud of myself. I would like to thank Alan McLean. I would like to thank Boomer. I would like to thank Stacy G. I would like to thank Rainey. They have sent in their pictures. If you remember, if you'll send in a picture, a full body picture of you standing, we have a special thing we're going to do for a special gift. Now, don't forget, it's OTL Pix, PIX 25 at gmail.com. Now, you better hurry because the deal's running out. Will that get...
Battery sold separately.
Yeah, battery sold separately. OTL Pix, PIX 25 at gmail.com. I'm going to start working on them tomorrow.
Send your pictures there and send your money to Cash App and Venmo, OTL Show. OTL Show.
OTL.
I think that's it. We got to go over to members only. I do want to discuss this a little further just to get everybody's thoughts on it. So let's hang on to that until we get back on the other side. It'll probably take us like 10 minutes to start the members only. Yeah. So y'all be on the lookout. Turning up, final words.
Final words. Bubba messed up, but at least he knows it and admits his mistake. I do respect that. I felt bad for Seth on this whole thing. Kind of bad, and I hope we get some arrests in real life, like an Obama or like a Comey or something.
Yeah,
that would be fantastic. So I'm praying for that. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, that's a thing because pigmentation was kind of Seth's baby. I think that was the one podcast that he himself was hosting.
Very invested in, yeah.
And now it's do we as a Bubba podcast try to slide in them DMs and be like, hey, is there anything we can do to fill that void?
No, anything we can do to help.
Do you want us to zoom in with Seth on Tuesdays and do Clem and Cush and Bird and Andrew and Tony Gump? That's what the name of it could be.
Very, very confusing.
Clem, Cush, Bird, Gump, McLean.
I like that.
Oh, look at this. After all this time.
The fat pig is now officially a member. All right.
Yeah.
And he did that because he wants to watch the members only video next. So if y'all aren't members, make sure you hook that up. We would love to have you on. During the members only, would you be willing to do a song about pigmentation, Operation Pigmentation, and the breakup?
Yeah.
You should. I mean, listen, if it's a dud, it's a dud. It's
Yeah,
not
but
like...
I mean, my tummy's kind of hurting, but I guess I'll give it a shot.
Okay, all right.
I'll give it a shot. You know what? I'll give it a shot.
We're going to give it a shot.
A shot I will give.
We're going to do a song about Operation Pigmentation, and then if it turns out good, we'll send it to Bubba.
Yep.
And just add to that drama. Do you have some final words?
Yes, I do. Today has really shown me how talented I am. Along with the incredible talent and the good looks come issues. Mentally, I'm very unstable. I know that. Secretly, I hate myself. But you know what I do? Every morning now, I get up and I look in the mirror and I smile and I say, "You worthless piece of shit." And then I brush my teeth.
Wow.
No, I don't say that anymore. I will smile at myself until I laugh. Oh, wait, somebody sent something in. Go ahead, interrupt my words.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt your final words.
No, go ahead.
I'm supposed to. That's the rules, but I didn't want to this time. I will next time, though.
Mike Chris with a gift membership to
Mike.
Happy Jasper and Jimmy Jam with a gift membership to Upstate Redneck.
Upstate Redneck.
I love, like, when they give the memberships away, I love just watching the names. Because, again, it picks random people in the chat.
That's really cool.
And I hope what happens is, even if somebody's just swinging by to see what the thing's about, if they get gifted a membership, like, y'all take advantage of that, man. Watch our member-only videos. All right, back to your final words.
Yes.
You wake up every morning, you say you're a piece of shit, and then you make the day.
That was a joke because I smile until I make myself laugh, and I can thank, let's say I can thank Melissa and thank Sharif for that. Very good friends of mine. So I just am very thankful to live in this country. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not going to do it. I can get very emotional, but not this time. This is important to keep it together. Everyone in this chat I love, and you know these guys are my brothers because my family doesn't live here. And when I got divorced and my life fell apart, and I was homeless for a while, but I think some of you guys know that, I didn't feel like I had a family. But now, damn it, just throw the pen.
All right, until next time. See you guys.